Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I made it to 200 subs. Woohoo! And I am beyond shocked and ecstatic, and I never thought I'd make it there, and y'all are just so awesome. So I thought for the 200 subs, I would do 25 facts about me, because there isn't really these type of videos on here yet. So, alright, number one, my favorite animal is an elephant. Number two, I rode an elephant. Yep. And it actually happened to be at the fair. For some reason, they're having elephant rides that year. And this is like, I don't know, 6 years ago. And I was beyond excited. And it was so cool. I never seen them there again after that. So I'm not totally sure whether they're having them that year. But every once in a while, elephants pop up at the fair and our zoo. And then you never see them again. I think I see him at the zoo once, and it was doing tricks or something. So usually where there's an elephant, I'm not far behind if they come to Iowa. Do not. Don't mind him. Boo! 3. I love anime. My favorite anime is Sailor Moon and Trigun. And then I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. Sorry, he's distracting me. Once upon a time, do not touch that. Once upon a time, all my friends used to be guys because they don't bring much drama to the table. And they all were Yu-Gi-Oh nudes, and then we just like, I don't know, went our separate ways. Do not touch that. Sorry about him. I can draw, and I'm thinking about doing a speed art videos, which I don't know. My favorite food is Chinese, and I could probably live off of that forever. Are you okay? Number 9. I love everything Japan, including the anime, if you hadn't noticed. I just have not tried the food that I'm aware of, so I really have no opinions on the food other than that. I love everything else, their culture, and yeah. Which brings me to number 10. I'm scared to fly, therefore I may never visit Japan. I have horrible anxiety, which I don't know if I've mentioned it in any of my other videos, but yeah, it's off the wall. Sorry, he's distracting me, y'all. He's distracting me. You're a distraction. I'm a gamer / streamer, which I think I've mentioned in a couple of my other videos, so that might not be such a surprise to y'all. Number 12. I've had precancerous cervical cancer, which means they caught it in time before it became very cancerous. I was 16 and in high school, and they just told me I had an abnormal pap smear and that they needed to deal with it then, and they did, and they cut like a piece of my cervix or something, and that was that. They also said that it could come back. So if anything abnormal happens, my mom kind of tends to freak out and wants me to go to the doctor, and then I do regular pap smears to make sure nothing comes back so I can nip it in the bud in the beginning again. I've actually been in 2 abusive relationships, and if they tell you they're going to change, they're not. So if you're in that situation, you should get out now. Just saying. I'm a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan. My stuff is all over my apartment, or Nightmare Before Christmas all over my apartment. In fact, you can see Sally in the background. I have a Jack too, but he isn't up yet. That looks just like her. I absolutely have no imagination whatsoever, which kind of sucks. So I never really was a normal kid. I didn't know how to be a kid. I love Greek mythology and history, and I always have. And that brings me to number 17. I've also loved the history of serial killers. I used to be very obsessed with the serial killers. Yes, I was. I'm a twisted sister. Sam, out of Atypical, is the only character I could ever relate to so far. And I may do a video on him and his series because I like it so much. But a lot of autistics don't like it that much because I guess he goes off the atypical autism. And he is kind of typical white boy with autism. I think that it would be cool if they had a movie or a show or whatever with an autistic female. I would so watch that. I have struggled with depression and it's not fun. So I guess I could like do videos on this, but so if you're struggling with depression, I totally understand. I hope I don't get backlash for this, but I'm atheist. I'm not a very religious person at all. Sorry. I just don't understand why people look up to a guy who died like 2,000 years ago. Like, huh? As a kid, I was very literal, but now as an adult, I'm pretty sarcastic, though I do still tend to take things literal, but my personality is mostly of a sarcastic person. My favorite drink is Mountain Dew, but it puts me to sleep, which sucks. It like makes me extremely tired, yo. I'm not even playing. I want to do a parenting parody, but I'm tone deaf and can't sing. Ain't that a bitch? I taught myself Spanish a long time ago, but I forgot it all after my daughter was born because it had so much to do with her because she was preemie, and then I didn't have anybody to speak Spanish to anymore. So that sucked. 25 is I would love to be fluent in sign language. And I've always loved sign language, mostly because I like to stim with my hands. So signing kind of helps with that. And sometimes when I stim, I do the ABCs in sign language, which when we were teaching my son some minor signs before he started speaking, though he just does echolalia, uh, I learned the ABCs and a bunch of other ones, and I found songs I like to watch in ABC, or not ABCs, in sign language. So if I ever get time, I might try to pick that up, and maybe I can get Gus to sign more. But since he learned to speak the words, he doesn't really sign them now, but he still only does echolalia and can't communicate. So it's a struggle. So I'm trying to find ways for him to communicate. He was able to through pictures, so I might just have to get more pictures, leave them laying around. I don't know. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up so I know if I should do more of these, and talk to y'all later. Bye. Yo.